Okay, we're live. So this was not a planned video or anything like that, but Miss Stevy came running downstairs while I was editing a video, and she said, "Look what I got! Look what I got! Look what I got!" And it is her swag for the World Record Poker Run. So she's gonna open it live.
I'm super excited. See, there's already a hole in it because I was really excited. So we ready?
I think we're ready. Go ahead.
There's so much tape on it. I think Granny Badger loves the tape, huh? Do we have tape or do we have knife down here?
We don't.
Ask you that.
For a good reason, because this is where I edit stuff. What's going on, Toby? Miss Stevie is opening up her swag bag.
Even though I know some people have already shared, but I'm super excited about it. I cannot believe how soon it's going to happen. All right, guys. Here we go. All right. Even in the bag, look at this. I'm super excited. Look at this. I got a shirt. See, it is World Record Poker Run on the front, and then the back has everybody's logos, all the crew. What does it say? I can't read it.
It says, "I came, I rode, I set." Right?
Very cool.
Yeah. I came, I rode, I set. World Record Poker Run 2021.
I will say, these are going to be pajamas.
Why is that?
Because it's a 2X.
Oh.
But that's okay. I'll still wear it. It's very cool. Okay.
What else you got in this?
Oh, wait. That's not for me, I don't think.
It might not be. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so this is a nice information of things to know about the trip. Wow, they're so organized. Like about photos and hashtags and check-in at stops and tag on Facebook and Instagram and videos, photos. It has the itinerary even. Goodness sakes, they're so organized. I'm super excited, you guys. So I'll read through that later. I won't bore you with those details because you guys can watch us.
Toby's got it figured out.
What? You may have gotten my shirt. Well, I'm not done going through the bag, so let's see here. Official game card has the Support Bikers crew all on here. And Toby, you are on here too. So this is the official hand for the World Record Poker Run. And I have no idea how to play poker, so this will be fun and interesting. Right?
Poker Run, you don't have to know how to do it?
Nope. And you can't go anywhere without stickers supporting. This is watch out for motorcycles, hashtag support bikers, supportbikers.com, and sunshinestatebikerlawyer.com. Super cool. And that's who we are. That's our charity, correct?
Biker Down.
Or is the Biker Down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this. My favorite number is number 3, and I am 38. Registered number 38.
That's not number 3.
What?
That's not number 3.
But it has a 3 in it.
Oh, I see.
That's where I'm going with it. So Miss Stevie is on there. Super excited about that.
I don't know what movie he's talking about here, but
What? Watch the movie.
watch the movie Rounders.
Before you head to Florida.
I have a bad feeling about that. I don't know if I want to do that.
And a lanyard that we have to wear. I'm assuming to get into every stop, right? I'm assuming. Okay. And look, there's more. There's another shirt in here.
No. So they were nice enough to send you a shirt and then a shirt you can wear as pajamas so that you can wear a shirt the whole time.
Oh, this one will fit me.
you are
And
you
this
are
is a
rooming
tank.
with their daughter.
What?
So you are rooming with Sunny and Angie's daughter, so
I know. Why?
yeah, they might
what?
they wanted to make sure that you had pajamas.
So I don't scare the crap
So they
out of
sent
the
you
kids.
another shirt that was bigger.
Oh my gosh, this is so
River
cool.
Bluff Riders, what's going on?
Super cool. Love this. Definitely have to look up that movie for
There
sure.
you go.
Kylie's favorite number is 3. Also, we're both riding. Oh, I can't wait to meet her. I think that's it. Yes, that's it.
Cool. So you got 2 shirts, a lanyard,
That is not my
the
shirt.
official stuff right there too, though. That's official. So
Yes. Can't
That's
lose
cool.
this. I'll put it where I did not put my rain gear and I did not put my arm sleeves because I put those somewhere where I would remember where they were for the World Record Poker Run, and I cannot find them. So there's that.
man, we've got almost all the River Bluff Riders here. We got 2 of them.
Hey guys.
It was really cool meeting them at the Great Plains Moto meetup, which which is almost planned for next year. At least we have the important things figured out. So
I want to say a big shout out to Angie and Sunny for putting all of this on together. And Grandma or Granny Badger. Is that how you say her name? Granny
I think
Badger?
it's Mama Badger. Yeah, Grandma Badger. I don't know.
Granny Badger.
Yeah, because it can't be Mama because
No,
Angie's
there
Mama
already is
Badger.
one. Because this is a lot of work and all the crew, obviously.
Man, we rode today also. We didn't ride probably as far as you guys did, but we rode with Stevie Todd. He wants to get as many miles on his new bike as he can before he goes down to Florida. And he's not flying down to Florida like Amy's going to.
Not anymore.
He's actually going to ride down there, take another couple days, and he's going to go to the Dragon and stuff like that, and a bunch of stuff over in North Carolina before he goes down. So, which is very convenient for us because he's got that new Road Glide Limited, and he's going to pack up a bunch of Miss Stevie stuff for her and take it down there for her. So
He's sweet.
Walt Disney World is
Oh, that's right. You are. I forgot you were in Disney World. Never been.
Oh, here we go. Got all 3 of them.
Hey, Jerry. Toby, when do I fly down? My flight leaves the 29th. I don't even really remember what day or what time, but I'm pretty sure I'll be there for the party on the 29th. I know Granny Badger is picking me up from the airport.
That's the short plan right now.
Anyway. I have no idea what's going to happen after that.
That can change in a couple weeks, but if nothing else, there's always an Uber.
Yes.
And you're just going to a Harley dealer, so it isn't like...
No, I'm not. Or is that where the party is?
That's where the bike is.
Well, I know that's where the bike is.
I think Angie and Sonny are going to go get your bike when it gets there, and they're going to ride it around, I think.
Oh, that's fine with me. Do some videos on it.
Right?
Clean that
See, we should have
up.
sent the Fury, and then we could have had like 800 Fury Fridays.
It's true.
Which we haven't had we haven't had one of the... We should have one this weekend for everybody that's been missing Fury Friday, but we've had some life here lately, you know.
Yeah.
We've been one hard time after another this last couple weeks. So we had a memorial service this last weekend for my Uncle Jerry, who actually passed away while we were on vacation. So that was pretty rough. And then we got some other news about another family member that yeah. So it's been a rough couple of weeks.
We'll get through it though. Right?
Yeah. And so the YouTube stuff is kind of taking a back seat right now. But so we don't know actually when our next video is going to come out.
But we're working on it.
But hey, there's this one, right? So thank you, Neil.
Thanks, Neil.
So, Toby, I've got you beat on your whole iron butt thing here because I'm taking the Fury for an iron butt. I think I should get extra points for that. Oh, you're even going to take time to recover before you go on the world record book? Come on, man. Come on.
Thanks, Jerry.
Yes, thank you. This Friday? You're going to do an iron butt this Friday? How can you do iron butts during the week? That's crazy. See. Thank you for your prayers and your condolences. Yeah, it's but I will say that I'm not a drink, I don't consume alcohol like ever. I don't have anything against it. I just don't want to do it. But for my birthday, May 4th, Stevie Todd got me a bottle of Crown Royal Apple. And I hadn't opened it. And I took it with me thinking that everybody else would drink it. And nobody else drank it.
I had some of it.
Some of it.
Not very much. But.
And I found that if you mix that stuff with Diet Dr. Pepper, it doesn't matter how much of the Crown Royal you pour into your glass, because the only thing you do is add apple flavor. You don't taste any of the alcohol at all, do you? And boy, I sent old Uncle Jerry out with a big old bang, didn't I?
Yeah, you can say that.
We were in this little tiny town in Nebraska, and we pretty much had the whole little tiny Bates Motel full.
It was more like a Schitt's Creek.
Right? More like a Schitt's Creek. It was called Rose Motel too, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just needed the bud.
It just needed the bud. and the people that were actually staying there that weren't with our group, they just sat outside their room and just watched the festivities. So
it was pretty fun.
It was a good time. Okay, so they're going around Kansas or Kansas
Friday at 9 p.m.
9. You're doing Friday night at 9 p.m. What's the plan there? To be done by 9 a.m.? You got something to do Saturday?
Ooh, watermelon.
Thank you, Toby. And if that wasn't, and if that all wasn't bad enough, one of my cousins came up and told me that he has cancer. So, that one hit hard because he was in my wedding, and
he's a big part of our family.
A guy doesn't realize how old he is until one of your groomsmen comes up and tells you they got cancer. So, but they do have a plan. They have a plan to it is operable, and then he'll go on chemotherapy, which I lovingly told him that I just got done watching Walking Dead a couple of days ago, where Negan gives his wife chemotherapy during a zombie apocalypse. So if anything happens, I got this. And I also told him that, if it does take a turn for the worse, that we're going to throw him one of the best bashes he's ever had. So I don't know if he's going to want that to happen now or not. You'll be done by 8:30 p.m. Saturday. So you're going to ride all through the night. And then you're going to ride all through the day. That's, but what did that say up there? 1,200 miles, right? 1,230, is that what it said?
Yeah, I think so.
Did I go past it? Oh, yeah, 1,230 miles. So I really think that you guys should put a little bit of another detour in there and go for the 1,500 miles like men.
Jeez, babe.
Just saying. You're supposed to be reading this stuff out loud.
I am?
Yeah, because I'm not a reader.
So you just want me to cry on live? Okay. Veteran Biker says life is not a dress rehearsal, quote unquote. In 2008, my stepfather had a stroke. Outside the hospital that night on the radio, I heard Tim McGraw's "Live Like You Were Dying."
Huh. That's some real stuff, man. Man. I'm just saying. It's just, 270 more miles than what you're doing. Just a couple hours. So you get home at noon. You got 30 hours to do the 1,500 miles, though, I think, isn't it? Are you guys actually going through the whole...
See, that's how it always happens. Yep, that's a plan. We drank some moonshine and got the idea in our head again.
Right? Those are usually some of the best plans that anybody can ever come up with, though.
I won't say what I was drinking or what I was not drinking when I decided on the tattoo I'm going to put on my back someday.
Yeah. Right.
Instead, I did my arm.
Neil Clarkson. Yes.
Apple
flavored.
So good.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not a whiskey drinker, but that was good.
It was. So we were in a little town, and we couldn't find any bags of ice or anything like that.
And guys, I want to stop him right now because we didn't have a fridge in our room.
No, we didn't.
We did have a microwave. We had coffee stuff, but no coffee maker. But what we did have, we had an organ in our room, guys.
Not like somebody's body thing or anything. It was a full-blown
organ.
Church organ.
Yeah.
And we did not play it.
No, we did not.
Should have, but we did not play it. Hold my moonshine and watch this. That's how Trump became president, isn't it? Apple pie, moonshine, that stuff should be illegal. Should be illegal.
Wonder if somebody will have that on the ride.
Oh, you better hope not. The next morning's pretty tough.
Yeah, I know. I'll be good.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna. Oh, so.
Oh, I stopped you.
Yeah, what was I talking about?
Talking about our room.
Oh, so we had to go to the gas station and get cups of ice.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got 3 cups. And then, so there were 44 ounces. And you can make a pretty big drink in a 44-ounce cup. So it takes It takes a lot more Crown than what you think to get the apple flavor in a 44-ounce cup of Diet Dr. Pepper. But like I said, when you added the Crown Royal Apple to it, you didn't get a whiskey flavor at all. The only thing you got was the apple flavor.
Yeah.
So that thing tasted like a sour apple.
That
And
was nice.
I do believe that I could have drank them all night. It got to the point where I was getting full. And then I realized while I was holding my third glass of this stuff that I shouldn't drink it. So I set it down. And then I looked over at the Crown bottle and there was only like that much left in it. And I was responsible. And so the next morning really wasn't horrible. Because I do remember very many more nights where I was not responsible and I went ahead and drank that other one. And it
was a good time though. Everybody was safe. We were smart about it. Although older folks, I guess I will say, sat around and sang to different oldies, I will say, tunes.
Oh my gosh. So imagine
But it was still fun.
like the Big Bang band stuff,
Yeah.
like the big band,
They just had a
like
speaker
the
out
barbershop quartet. And they were it was fun to watch. It was fun to listen to. It was
We
fun
all
to walk
sang.
away from every now and then and watch fireworks. It was fun to come back to, and then it was fun to walk away from again. And
there.
it was a good time.
It was a good time.
The one time that my cousin Dwayne and I got them to actually play AC/DC, the only thing we heard was, "This is dumb. What is this? This sucks. What is this? This is stupid. You can't sing to this." So we lost out on ever getting a chance to pick a song again. So
It's all right,
and
though.
then at one point, I think they even like just played the American Graffiti soundtrack from like beginning to end. It was oh Lord. What's going on, Bert?
Hey, but Ripper Bluffbagger said maybe bring some down to Eureka. Okay.
Didn't I have that up?
Yeah, but I
Oh,
didn't
I'm
read
sorry.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Might have to try that.
I
Maybe
do
not
believe
a
the bar
lot,
you guys are
but-
going to might have some of that. So
Check out the hat. See, I'm wearing the hat.
you are. I'm not allowed to touch it apparently until she gets back.
Nope. I cleaned it up again today.
Well, I haven't been allowed to touch it, so it ain't me getting it dirty.
I was going to wear that hat tonight, just saying.
Were you?
But then you put it on, so then I thought, I got
It
a
was
hat.
Very convenient.
I have a hat.
It was very convenient. Shoo-doo. Oh Lord, now we're gonna get into this. Glenn Miller. There was a couple of Glenn Miller
Oh, there
ones.
was.
Oh,
Chattanooga?
man. Chattanooga Kachuku.
Yep.
Chattanooga Kachuku. Chattanooga Choo Choo. Yeah, but my cousin Lowell, my mom's cousin Lowell, and one of the other cousins that was there. This is like a really big family that's like broke up really weird that I won't get into it. But there's so much family spread out there that, I mean, we never see them unless it's something like this happens.
Yeah, which is sad.
But they're in like this barbershop quartet together.
Yeah.
The two of the quartet, and they like knew the words to every single song. It was
Drunk or not. Oh,
Right.
and then one of your cousins was scooping up frogs that were hopping along too.
That was my mom's niece,
Oh, yes. That was
which is my cousin.
your cousin.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
She'd
so
catch 'em
this
and put
is
'em
the
in a
way
boot.
this family is spread up. My mom is just a couple years older than her niece.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like their brother and sister and stuff like that. So
Go back up.
sorry,
missed a couple.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
No, one more up.
Oh, I missed that one too. Oh, Sweet Corn's about ready in Kansas.
I need some. We need some.
We were while we were writing today, I commented on that. I don't know when that video is going to come out, guys. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. But our corn has grown probably 3 foot in the last week, There was a
Lot of
moment
rain.
where you could actually go out into the field and hear the corn grow. And if you guys don't believe me on that, come on down to Nebraska. I'll take you out into the middle of a cornfield, and I will show you
I'm still
how
waiting
you
for
can
that.
hear corn grow. You're not patient enough, and you're never quiet enough to hear it.
You look all official and shit yourself. He was whining, Heather.
This was a Father's Day present.
Yeah, he was a weenie whiner, so
Oh, was a
said
whiner?
he saw it and I'm like, all right, fine.
I don't remember.
It's actually pretty addicting though, I will say.
I don't remember whining about anything
Because the first night we had this set up, we went live, didn't we?
on Facebook.
Yeah, we went live on Facebook with the kid, our kid. That was something else.
You guys don't spray your sweet corn with Roundup? I thought your sweet corn was a weed. That's mean. I'm just kidding. All sweet corn is good. I don't care where it comes from. It's like a tradition thing, you know. But I believe you, Bert, that your sweet corn is good, and I believe that you think it's better than Nebraska corn too. I'm just gonna let you believe it.
I like listening to In the Mood too. Honored Your Stepfather brings back a lot of great memories. Yeah. It's crazy. The older we get, the more I feel like my grandparents are going to stay the same age. And then you're with them and then you realize they're saying the same thing like 5 times.
Right.
And you just kind of learn to deal with it because that's just the way it is. It's sad.
I think it's fun how family farm that I grew up on. And at the time, like during high school and stuff, I would take the summers and go to the farm to help. Because I wanted to, but I mean also because I kind of had to, but I don't even have to be on that farm, and there's like just certain smells and stuff that take me right back to it. Like today we went by a fresh cut field of hay, and I mean that almost brought tears to my eyes to smell that hay.
Yeah.
It was because I remember, it takes you back to cutting hay and baling it with your grandpa and stuff. It's
a good times.
There is no riff. He just doesn't realize that Nebraska corn is not. No, I don't remember where that started. That started with Blacktop Devil, didn't it?
I don't remember.
I think it started with the Baggers and Brews guys in Blacktop, didn't it?
I don't remember.
Bert, I don't even remember how it started.
Being involved.
All I know is that it's there.
All I know is we got a hat out of the deal.
No, even more important though, we got friends out of the deal.
I would like to sit down and have corn from Nebraska and from Jersey. Though.
See, that's the part that we almost have each other on, is that we can't get it to them fresh, and they can't get it to us fresh.
But that would be nice.
Unless somebody had a plane.
Sweet corn. Absolutely love sweet corn. We need to find that YouTuber that has a plane, and we'll do this. We'll do it, right? You'll get in a plane. We need to become
friends with that YouTuber that has a plane.
You'll get in a plane, right? You'll do it.
Yeah, give me a bunch of Diet Dr. Pepper and some Crown Royal Apple, and I'll get on anything.
Good times, good times. Can't wait for maybe one day I'll be in Nebraska and can put your corn to the test.
There you go. Kind of Nebraska, I can put you to work for a while too. No, I wouldn't do that.
Don't get your panties in a bunch. Oh man.
No clue, man.
Started.
You skipped one.
No clue.
No clue. I don't either.
George started it.
Yeah, we'll blame it on George. And if George comes on here, we'll take it back and we'll blame it on Austin. And if Austin comes on here, we'll take it back and we'll blame it on Blacktop because he's probably in bed.
No, he was on here.
That was Heather.
Oh, it was Heather?
Yeah.
Well, Heather was too, I thought. I thought they both were.
True. I don't know.
Unless she was posing as both of them.
Or else he was using her account. Being all sneaky. So yeah, so we're legit. We have a setup for 4. So if anybody wants to come and be a live guest on this gig, I don't have this room set up yet exactly the way I want it, but fun story about this Harley picture here. I got this when my grandma Finsel passed away, and they were cleaning out her house. She was a knitter.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you say it? She was a knitter, and
she liked to knit.
Yeah,
I thought she liked to do blankets and stuff, though.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
She did. But so basically,
Yeah,
she made
she's a
a knitted
quilter.
blanket, but she made it like an American flag.
Oh, right. Yep.
And they put it on this cardboard. She used to own a bar too. So this was a promotional deal from Harley Davidson. And she like spackled that flag to the backside of this. And this hung up in their window forever. And when they took the flag off to fold it up, my Aunt Juanita saw this, and she said Josh has to have that. So they carefully, instead of just ripping the flag off of it, they carefully took it off. And I've had it ever since. But that's like one of those golden gems that you never would have gotten unless tragedy happened, right? Because
right.
That's the way it's been going here lately.
Right.
They're not the Cornhuskers anymore. They're just the Huskers, bud.
Are she the Cornhuskers?
Oh, no, they're just the Huskers now.
But
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I'm going to go at. Glass picker is. I mean, I'll put it up. I'll display it better. And like I have a puzzle that some really good friends of ours put together, and it's a couple Fat Boy tanks that you can't see right now. Like, I just realized that, and I want to frame that and put that up. And I have some really cool stuff that like the Harley dealer kind of gave me. Some of the promotional stuff. So I want to do this room up a lot better. But
well, we have more than just corn. Ever have a Jersey tomato cranberries? No, but it sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily for Stevie here because he doesn't like tomatoes or cranberries or anything like that. But I do.
My grandpa said it best. We don't eat what food eats.
Go figure that one out, guys. Have fun with that.
I remember one time my grandpa and I, we ended up, we were out driving around looking at corn, and we ended up driving really far away. And we went to a steakhouse that we found out in the middle of nowhere up in north central Nebraska. And we walked in there, and my grandpa was absolutely starving. And I've never seen him like that very much. But we sat down, and the lady came up and said, what will you guys have? And he said, I will have a T-bone steak. Don't even kill it. Just wound it and bring it to me. So, yeah. And then she said, would you like a salad with that? And he said, ma'am, I don't eat what food eats.
It's the Garden State.
It does say the Garden State.
What's wrong?
I was looking at that hat, sweetheart.
Oh my. I could hear the dogs like whistling.
No. So we got a doggy door for our dogs. And perfect timing. We got it for them on the 4th of July. And
perfect.
We thought they were going to be dumb and not be able to figure it out. But turns out after the fireworks stopped, they figured it out just fine.
Super happy about that. Unless
really, really bad timing.
Until they try to both use it at the same time.
Right. Then that's just fun.
It's a fun game then.
Right.
I should post that picture. I took a little video upstairs and I sent it to my mom and your mom.
Did you? That's funny. Oh man, Bert, you guys got your shirts, didn't you? We sent the Baggers and Brews crew some shirts for all their hospitality they've shown us, and pretty sure they got them. I think I asked him that already, actually. Smiley happy faces. So, tell us, are you excited or scared of the world record poker run?
I'm excited. I just want to do it already. You know, you've talked about it and you've helped with it for months and months and months, and it's going to be here so soon, and then it's going to be over just as fast, I think. But just to try to take it all in while I'm doing it and try to figure out vlogging and everything on my own is going to be interesting in itself, I think.
Yes, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I've got card readers for lightning adapters for like cell phones and iPads. And I think I'm just going to have her download anything that she shoots that day, and then just hopefully she can just text it to me.
I don't know if I can.
Or email it to me.
I guess I could try and email it to you.
Otherwise, you're going to have to learn the whole editing thing too.
I don't know about that.
You're going to have to learn how to cut out certain words. It's not as easy as you think.
Does it have like little alarms and stuff you can set for them, or noises?
I'm sure it does. I don't know.
I'll come home and I'll have this whole big software thing that I downloaded.
Your 250 gig phone will have 2 gigs left on it.
I educated my son tonight on the cook levels of steak. His eyes got as big as walnuts when I told him how a rare steak was cooked, if you call it cooked.
Right? You just kind of warm it up a little bit.
I like mine medium rare.
I like pink in it. And maybe a little bit of red.
Excited and nervous, not so much scared. No, I'm not scared at all. I guess one thing is I keep thinking this guy is coming with me and he's not, and that bothers me just a little bit. And I know Stevie Todd, one of the big reasons why he's coming on or going on the trip is because he knows that I know none of you guys. He's like, you're not going to go on this by yourself. You don't know any of these people. So he's kind of like, I don't know. It's just nice to see somebody come out of the woodwork like that and say, you're not doing this alone. I'm going with you. So it's nice to have Stevie Todd along with me.
And to take time out of his job and use up his vacation to do it. And, yeah.
Because he knows that you can't. But Stevie is going to do his best to try to ride up to Sturgis when we are there. But they are starting a big thing at work on the beginning of August. So I don't know if that's going to happen for him to be able to actually get away. But we will see.
Don't know. You know, it's crazy though. And if you're not in this YouTube thing, you don't get it. That you get to know these people like really, really well, you know? And I mean, you can totally like just see people that you've never met before and just strike up a conversation that you've had in like a chat room or something, you know, it's our side chat.
Right.
So, I mean, I understand what he's saying. I wasn't worried about you at all because I know that you're going to be with Sonny and Angie and Toby and folks like that the whole time. So I was never worried.
I was never worried until I'm still not worried, but it never crossed my mind, I guess I will say, until my parents asked me about it and your mom asked me about it, because they already grilled Stevie Todd, and told him, you will not let Amy out of your sight the entire time. So when you guys meet me, if you guys want to meet me, I will have Stevie Todd with me all the time, which is fine. It's good. What did he say? You just missed it. I didn't read that.
Oh.
We need to bring our shirts up for Amy and Todd, or ship it to you guys. Which would you be better for you guys? I don't know. What are we doing the next couple?
Well, they're going
weekends?
on they're doing their iron butt around Kansas.
Oh, right.
So maybe the next weekend we can meet you guys up for
At Wild Bill's.
at Wild Bill's. Yeah.
I
We'll
like
figure
Wild
something
Bill's.
out.
That would work.
Right.
Scared is a strong word. We'll take care of you, Amy. If VAM21 showed anything, it's motovloggers and bikers take care of each other.
Right.
I know it's a totally different world. I love it. Absolutely love it. I just keep thinking I'm going to forget something that I need to take, or I'm going to be too cold and not have enough, layers or some stupid thing like that.
You'll have plenty of stuff with you. It'll be all right. Kelly Scott.
Hi, Kelly.
So when Amy and the rest of the group are getting ready to go on this world record poker run thing, Kelly and I will be getting ready for a way more important deal, which will be an iron butt. Maybe even whatever the next one is, the one higher than the 1,500-mile one. I don't know yet, but Kelly and I, we're going to hit this together, and it might end up being a weekend thing.
That's exciting.
And
and Kelly's going to be riding his brand new bike.
Oh, that's right. Kelly got a new bike.
Congratulations, Kelly.
Speaking of that, look at that. Oh, let's do it.
Wait.
Wild Builds. Yeah.
Yes. That sounds great.
We'll be in touch. We don't know which weekend. It has to be before you leave, obviously.
Yeah. How about you guys let us know what days work for you the best? Like if you want to meet on like a Saturday early afternoon, Sunday early afternoon, let us know what works for you guys. And we'll meet you at Wild Bill's for some lunch.
Yeah, they got good food in there.
Yeah, they do.
And we can tell Kelly Scott, and we can tell Stevie Todd and
Welcome.
Steph, aka Jennifer. And I don't know where I was there.
Jennifer.
And yeah, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, maybe we'll make it a whole thing. Like all 8 people, all 8 people that are on this live stream right now, we're all going to Wild Bill's
for lunch.
Pick up some shirts and have some lunch and hang out with the River Bluff baggers. God, I want to call them.
Why do you always say that?
I don't know.
He's always saying it wrong, guys.
I always correct myself. I always correct myself.
And then you got me saying it wrong.
I always make it better. Yeah, sweet new right. So Kelly, we got to know. I know that you didn't have like the Legend suspension or anything on your touring bike, but I think I already know the answer. So I'm just going to ask it like this because I already know the answer. How much better is the ride on the Softail than your touring bike? Because Kelly didn't have just the regular touring bike either. He had an old police bike. And for some reason, those things are heavier than a regular touring bike.
I never did get to ride it either. I just want to say that.
You never did. And guess what? Mm-hmm. You're never going to.
I know. Thanks.
Thanks all.
Walt Disney World?
Oh, that's what okay. I have a hard time with abbreviations.
After doing Walt Disney World hours we've been doing the last couple of weeks, I'm truthfully nervous about my own personal fitness. We've been averaging about 13K steps a day in these parks. Wow.
So
I believe
13
it.
kilometers, that's it?
I would think 13,000 steps.
13 kilometers isn't that far.
Stop.
Oh, yeah.
So much smoother and so much lighter.
Right? That's what I've always said. Because believe it or not, for some reason, when we go out for a ride, I am tasked with getting both bikes out of the garage. And there is a huge difference with getting the Deluxe out than getting my Road King out.
Or the Fury now.
Right. But I tell you what, we did this today. We were both on both bikes, not at the same time. We both rode both bikes, and between the Fury and the Road King, and the Road King's got Legend suspension on it, so I mean that
rides like a dream.
That changes everything. But there's a big difference between them two bikes.
Yeah. Want to go really, really fast.
That's why like the Iron Butt. I mean, the Iron Butt's a big deal, you know. It is what it is. But an Iron Butt on a touring bike is supposed to happen, I guess. It's supposed to be easy, you know. I mean, it's supposed to be the easiest way to do it. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Not taking anything away from the River Bluff baggers, because you're all going to do it on a touring bike, but I'm going to do it on a Honda Fury. So just saying.
$13,000 steps. See, I was right.
No, I thought he meant 13K. You know, I thought maybe we were in Canada for a minute or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, do they do kilometers in Canada, or is it Mexico? I know Mexico does the kilometer thing. Legends only for
Harleys.
Nomad, what's happening, man? What is going on? I want to go back to this one. So much smoother and lighter. So what I noticed the difference between Miss Stevie's Softail and my touring bike is my touring bike handles the wind, like the crosswinds, and a lot of bumps in the road better, just because of its weight. Like that's the only good thing about having the weight, I guess. But as far as like Amy backing her bike up out of a parking spot or something like that, I'm not worried, because I can grab that bike by one grip and walk it out of the garage. Granted, it's a flat garage and flat driveway, but
So go back to Nomads. Asked if Legends were only for Harleys.
oh, that was a question. I thought that was a comment. Sorry.
That was a question.
I don't think so. I think
but they don't have it for Fury.
Now I wish Blacktop was on here, because he would know.
They don't have Legends for Furies, because I asked you that question today, because my back is killing me, because when I hit the bumps, and it hurt. I even came off my seat a couple times.
I did too, though. There were some pretty bad bumps.
It was a good ride, though. I will say that.
I think they make Legends for Indians. I don't know. Can I do this?
I would not try. If I were you, I would not try. He's gonna try. He's gonna Google it, so we can no longer. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I see what you're doing.
Take over for a second.
Okay, so the whole point of us coming on here tonight was to go over my swag bag stuff that I received in the mail for the World Record Poker Run. And then we were going to get off, and then we were going to have a late supper and take showers and go to bed. And now we're talking to all you lovely, wonderful people. Let's see. And Toby said, yeah, LOL, it seems the U.S. is the only country using miles versus kilometers.
And I don't want them to ever switch from using miles, because we've been using it so long, and everybody's always like, oh, they should switch to the metric system too. And I don't know, I'm an old-fashioned
H.H. Plymouth says they make for a few metric bikes.
We're gonna find out here.
He's Googling it. He's a researcher, guys. He will research the snot out of anything before we get it, which I am appreciative for, because I don't do that.
Yeah, you're really appreciative of it.
And I don't like it.
Until you get to the point where you're like, why haven't you bought that yet? I think I've told the story when we were
I hate
in New
metric
Mexico. Amy said that she would buy me Legends for my bike for my
his
birthday.
birthday, yes.
And I said, well, I'm not sure if I want Legends or not because I'm going to research and look at some other stuff. So that I had my phone mirrored to the TV at the Airbnb, and she got to witness my researching, and
It was grand fun.
she absolutely loves to listen to Matt Laidlaw's voice. We found that out, and so they make them for the V Rod.
I know he does a lot of videos and stuff, but my good Lord.
They make them for the Tri Glide.
His voice.
Dyna, FXR.
I don't see a Fury on there.
Here you go. Here's a V Rod Indian Scout. A Street. What is that?
Where's Kale? Find him.
A Street. Is that? I hope that's not the Harley Street. Because anybody that's putting $925 suspension on a street is you're committed. You're committed to that street. So it looks like what I can find in a short amount of time. I will research this and look more into it. Or if nothing else, I'll call the guys from Legends if I get a chance. And I will let you know. Okay, I'm done looking at it right now. Okay.
All right.
Go ahead. Take over.
I don't need to take over, but just looking at the time.
Oh, I'm using miles versus kilometer. Yeah. Until you get south of Tucson on, I forget what interstate that is, from Tucson to Nogales, that's in kilometers. That'll mess with you if you've been up all day and all night trying to get somewhere. That will mess with you. Because it says 90 miles and you're looking at the sign, it says 90. So you're like, oh man, I still got 90 miles to go. And then you click off those 90 miles like really fast. And you're like, man, that did not feel like it took 90 miles. And you find out it was kilometers. I hate the metric system. I know it's like too easy. Like anybody can go just, 9 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 11 millimeter. We do it in like confusing fractions. Okay, Fury questions. These are for you.
Me? Why? Yeah. Hi, Josh. Like the name. Don't know why. What is the best place to get aftermarket for the Fury? I have a 2011 Fury white, just like the one y'all have. Oh, awesome. I wish we could share pictures on here. I'd love to see it. Well, we absolutely love ours too. I say ours since I have another bike now. We share the Fury, but it's my love, and it's so fun because everywhere you go, people are pointing at it. I used to think they were checking me out, but they're not. They're checking my bike out. Definitely checking the bike out, not me, but it's fun. It's super fun because it's not something you see out there all the time. And it looks so bad to the bone. I don't want to start cussing on here, so right. I won't. But it's just a fun bike, and it looks so slick. It's so neat.
Amazon is the best place to go to find parts, I've learned. And there's a lot of parts that Fury Nation, I think it's Fury Nation on Facebook.
Yep.
That's a good place to go to ask people because there's a lot of custom Furies on there, but a lot of those are a lot of homemade parts.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people on there that have businesses because I know when we just got done powder coating the wheels, the white, I posted pictures of that on the Fury Nation on Facebook and got a lot of people throwing their businesses at me, just saying that, hey, I can do this for you and I can do this for you. And this is what I do. And it's pretty cool stuff. So that's a neat Facebook page. If you're not on it already, you should look them up.
Yes, I agree. So Facebook and Amazon are the best places to get parts. If you're looking for foot controls,
Do not go to.
private message me and I will tell you who not to go through.
Yeah, because we're not about bashing people on live.
No, I don't want to do that, and I also don't want to say their name either because I don't want to. I don't want to help them. And I don't want to. I don't want to come right out and bash people, but if you look at some of our earlier videos, we tell you who makes the ones that we have, and I don't feel like they stand behind them at all. So I'll tell you who not to use for sure. Progressive Shocks made my VTX 1800 ride much better than stock shocks. They are much cheaper. Yes, they are. They are a lot cheaper than Legend suspension. Absolutely. But they also ride different. I've had Progressive Shocks, and there's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with Fox shocks. There's nothing wrong with any of them. You get what you can afford. I was lucky enough to the point that when I got my Legends, a certain president may or may not have given us a check to to help out with those costs. So, and here we have Miss Stevie in her natural habitat of staring at her phone.
Stop it.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not
Tell
wrong.
me I'm wrong. Fury looks so nice. They don't have a bunch of stuff they do not need, right?
True.
Very true. But you know what they could use? Cruise control.
Yes.
They could use cruise control. And they could also use like a fly-by-wire. And Honda cannot say that they can't make that stuff because they do. Because the Goldwing has all of that.
I do like it though.
Yeah, take over. It's
I will.
your job. You need to go over that though.
I'm wanting to get a sissy bar to put on the back on for when I travel. Also loved the T-mod y'all did.
You know, that T-mod was way easier than I just told you not to do that and I did it. Was way easier than I thought it was going to be, but it didn't hurt that I had a professional fabricator there to help me along the way. Not saying that I couldn't have done it by myself, but I am saying that I could not have welded it as well as he did. Because if you've ever seen chicken poop, that's what my welds look like.
That's funny.
You're dropping the ball here.
Y'all know the only way a business learns to get correct is to know they're earning a bad reputation.
But I talked to this person over the phone and was basically told to get bent. So he knows. Because I told him that we have a YouTube channel. It's not big or anything. I said, but a lot of people watch it and there's a lot of fan base for the Honda Fury. And when I told him that the shifter lever had broke, he told me that it was basically going to cost $300. It was over $300 because he doesn't make that style anymore. So that shifter linkage would have had to have been a one-off, and which doesn't make any sense because if they break, which this was not the first one to have broken, why wouldn't you just make a bunch of them and stand behind your product and then send them back out? So I went to a buddy of ours that owns a machine shop.
Right.
And I acquired a shifter linkage that looks exactly like the shifter linkage for $21. And it's made of stainless, just like that other one was. So, bolted right on. So there's so much more I want to say that I'm not going to say.
Toby says, I'm not saying bash a business. I'm saying a business that wants to grow and be successful will take criticisms with praises. Not this guy.
Right. This business is pretty big already, so we're not going to make him or break him. But I refuse to advertise for him in any way or to say their name. It's it's a thing now. So I know it sounds silly, Toby, but I can't do it. If I wanted to say it, I couldn't say it. Can't do it. Mama Fletch.
Hi, Mama.
Had the COVID like really bad, right?
How you
like
doing?
super not good.
I had no idea where you went, and then you told us when you came back.
Right?
It's so good to see you on again, and I hope you're feeling 100%.
So much has happened since you've been gone.
So much.
Somebody blew up the world like a balloon. It's not flat anymore.
And hey, aren't we like 5 away from a big thing?
Oh, yeah, we're 5 subscribers away from 3,000, I think it was.
Yeah.
So, which that just kind of took off here. You know, it's crazy because with all this stuff that's been going on the last couple of weeks, and you know, the YouTube thing is the last thing that you think about during that. It's weird how the less attention you give it, the more it grows. kind of like
not
your
thinking
tomatoes.
about it. What about my tomatoes?
Like your tomato plants. Or it might be the exact opposite of your tomato plants. Because them might all be dead.
I do not have a green thumb, guys, at all. I either water them too much or not enough. There's just no happy medium with me. Can't keep, you know, and I used to work in a greenhouse too, but I got paid to do it. So it's a little bit different.
Keyword there is she used to work in a greenhouse. We can neither confirm nor deny if she was ever told to leave the greenhouse or if she left on her own accord.
I did. You're so silly.
Silly. Yeah. That's it. Hey, Mama Fletch. So I don't want to give all of Mama Fletch's business out on the street, but
we just did.
She had the COVID for way longer than what you're supposed to have it, right? So
welcome back to the world.
Right? Oh, right.
It's okay. We'll take the natural too.
Right. So for those of you that don't know, Mama Fletch is a big she's been a big supporter of ours from the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know if she started watching because you started writing.
I have no idea.
Or if she started watching because she thought I was cute. But either way, it doesn't matter. Either way. She's been a big supporter of ours from the beginning. So
Stevie, I'll continue to nudge you about this bad business person. LOL. We also got to protect our biker community to a degree if we can. Absolutely.
Well, personal message me or send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll tell you who it was.
And then you can choose to blast them all over.
Right. Or maybe you can go buy one of their products and have the absolute most wonderful experience ever. But that would make me sad also.
Oh, see? Oh, Toby said he had the vid too.
So, you know, that's funny because I'm pretty sure that before the vid was a big thing, that it was passed around at work.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we never actually got it after the COVID became COVID.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure we all had it before that.
She started watching because we all had a fury.
Because you had a Fury.
I had a Fury.
'Cause she had a Fury.
I have a Fury. I still have a
Right.
Fury.
I'm told time and time again that I don't have one.
But I have a Road King too.
Right? Oh, I think I've heard that a lot of times, that what's ours is yours and what's yours is yours.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
Heard that.
It's just a marriage thing.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's an unfair marriage thing.
Not to me.
Right? Works out perfect for you, doesn't it?
Hey, Stevie kid. I need to go get a drink, but we need to go.
Right. So if anybody else has any more questions, throw them up here quick, except for Toby. If it has anything to do with forward foot controls on a Honda Fury. Miss Stevie is heading out. I don't even know. So Miss Stevie leaves. Wood is a great conductor, isn't it, of sound?
Yes, it is.
So Miss Stevie leaves the 29th.
29th
Is when you leave here.
Mm-hmm. That's when my flight is.
And like I said earlier, we've had a lot of stuff going on. So I honestly don't know.
Maybe we can do a live before I leave.
Yeah, because I honestly don't
the
know.
Like the Sunday before.
I don't know if we'll have a video out before you leave.
Really?
On the channel. I don't.
Oh.
I don't know.
We'll see.
There's
a lot going on. People understand that.
Yeah.
We're okay.
So
family's family. They'll understand.
Yeah.
What's crazy is I had something like the vid back in November 19. Doctor and the flu kit test could not explain it at the time. House results after patients leave. Yeah. True.
Mm-hmm.
You're a brave woman.
I don't know how to take that. I don't know if that's because you're going on the world record poker run or if it's because you're married to me.
I was just going to say that.
I don't know if I care for this. But yeah, so the lives will get better. Hopefully the audio is good. We need to find a way to not have our microphones on this wooden table.
Yeah,
so that we can actually touch other stuff that's on the table. So for those of you that did not hear at the beginning, we've had like 2 years of bad family stuff in the last month. So I don't even know what to say about it. It sucks. It's tough. It's
life. It's life.
You almost have to. I don't even know what to say. You almost have to take a step back, like an out of body experience, and go, "What kind of a sick TV show is this?" Right. When you're at a memorial for a past loved one and another like true dear to your heart loved one tells you that they have cancer.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's yeah, so YouTube is going to be on the back burner for a while. And I don't feel bad about it, I guess. Not that I don't know. Not that I think any less of anything or anything like that. It's just, it's got to, there's just going to be a lot more stuff coming that I don't know, we got to think of other stuff. So
One day at a time.
all right.
Understand. And just rewatch other videos. Right?
Right. Just watch the old stuff. So I guess
Thanks, Jerry.
honestly, I guess we're
Thanks,
going to rely
Toby.
on all of you guys to keep the channel going because YouTube will just forget about us. So yeah.
Thanks, Kelly. Right, Toby? Yes. Yes. Here's positive. How can I get a Stevie hat? Even like the Miss Stevie, like the hat Miss Stevie has on.
So that
Well, this is a
one,
one of a kind.
that one we cannot get. That is the Beard's hat from Baggers and Brews. Which I don't know.
This is going with me on the world record poker run.
We poked and prodded Bert for a long time to get it. I'm a big fan of hats, so I felt like I really needed one. And as far as the hat like this one, a hat like this one, I don't know if I don't know. Should we just start offering them to people?
Well, we don't have merch yet for those.
Right. We had it made.
We'll have to look into it.
So
Well, you need to get down.
now the dogs have decided that
You need to get down.
now the dogs have decided that it's time for us to hang out with them.
Yes. Yes, I know. I heard you.
Yeah. So no matter what happens to anything, is this still whatever? I bumped it and now everything's.
We will have to let you know, Josh, because
the biggest thing, Miss Stevie is still going on the world record poker run no matter what, and Kelly and I are still gonna do an iron butt no matter what.
yes.
So and those videos will land somewhere.
Well, HH Plymouth said we will be here when you post again. If you need help with anything, we will do what we can.
Thank you very much.
That is the biker community right there.
Can I send you a whole bunch of footage and have you edit it?
Genome needs to be on here.
Right. Right.
Oh, you are? You're going on the world record poker run? Well, you know what, guys? I don't know very many of you guys. I mean, I know you from talking to you on here. So if you see me, please come up and introduce yourself to me and say, hey, I'm so-and-so.
Right.
Because otherwise I won't know.
We've talked on the internet.
And not in a creepy way, please.
Right.
I'll walk the other way or Stevie Todd will not be happy with you.
Right. But Stevie Todd will be there. So if you guys want to meet Stevie Todd, if you want to meet Miss Stevie, check out the World Record Poker Run and look at all their stops because they're going to have like meetups and stuff along the way. So.
All right, I'm going to hurry through these. Y'all believe me,
Okay.
I hear you. Everyone will miss you, but boy, do I ever understand.
Right. Thank you.
A buddy I deployed with was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
I love having
in
dogs.
2012 with 6 months to live. He fought the fight until October 2015. His slogan was F it, drive on, FIDO. I'm not quite sure what that stands for.
Well, it's got the F word in it.
Yes.
So.
And then you need to make Fury Friday shirts. Yes, we should.
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea. We never actually thought about that.
That's I already got ideas.
Huh?
I got ideas already.
Thanks, Josh. We're gonna have to.
Oh, him.
We're gonna have to get your information so we can send you the first one.
Sorry, I had to yell at our son, and I didn't want to blow you guys out. I didn't have to yell at him. I asked him to go take care of the dog.
Stevie.
Okay, let's see here. Hope you had a great time. Be safe. Love y'all's channel. Thank you.
Thank you.
I do not know how to edit. If you saw my channel, you would know. It's okay. We'll figure this all out. Good night. All we will DM you on when we meet up soon. Yes.
Very cool.
I'll buy a Fury Friday shirt. Hell yeah. We need to get that going because that would be nice to have. Well, sorry. I met Miss Stevie on the Great Plains Moto Meet. I was the old guy in the blue jacket.
Yes. He was the one that rode the entire ride with no rain gear.
See, I have a horrible memory. I'm
That's
so glad you
right.
said that.
That's awesome.
You had no rain gear. I felt for you.
We stopped at the first fuel stop, and Brian and I and Heather and I and Amy and I, it's just throwing eyes in there. Okay, so the four of us and Roll Tide 530
Yes.
Scott, who is an awesome dude, by the way. We're all like, who's this? This guy over here is like the toughest guy out of all of us, because he did that whole ride in the pouring rain and didn't complain one time. Didn't even joke complain.
I didn't complain.
You joke complained.
I didn't complain though.
You joke complained. We all joke complain. I mean, we are all a pain in the ass to each other at some point, right?
Yes. And rain gear on.
And he just rode. It was awesome. That is one of the coolest dudes on the planet.
Yes. Thank you for saying something, because I'm horrible at handles and names. And
right? I don't think any of us are good at the handle thing, but
no.
I'll be walking around like we were in Cycle Gear not too long ago, and somebody said, Stevie. And I'm like, oh, who the hell is he talking to? Like Stevie Foe. And I'm like, whoa, who's he talking to? And then like, oh, you're talking to me.
Okay, he explains it.
Toby said he'd buy a Fury Friday shirt.
What?
Toby said he would buy a Fury Friday shirt.
I said that earlier. And then I saw HH Plymouth.
So we need to come up with a logo and stuff like that. So
yeah, if you know of anybody that has good ideas. Oh,
we got a lady.
I know, but she doesn't watch our channel. No. So she doesn't know.
True.
It's Fury Friday. Right?
I may or may not have got to say that today.
Yes. Roll Tide 530. Yes, he's a great guy. He's one of the first moto vloggers I sub to. He's a great guy.
Right.
Down to earth. Would buy a hat and a shirt.
Well, a shirt we can get you.
Well,
this is a Stevie Foe shirt. What?
Do that again.
Stevie Foe, and then the back is.
You did.
I know that's not what I did.
It was funny.
What the whole do I say not what I get down, dog? Holy smokes!
You're gonna choke yourself.
No, go the other way.
Then. Choke yourself out.
There is no bad way to choke. Right? This is ridiculous. Am I anywhere close? You're in the way, dog.
There you go. That's the back.
So yeah, these we can get you.
Yeah, we can get these. We just need to start getting them because it costs. It costs money.
And we'll be completely honest with you. With shipping, one shirt cost us, because these are not, I didn't go cheapo shirts. These are like comfortable to wear shirts. These are $22 a piece with shipping. Mm-hmm. So we would actually sell them for $22. We're not here to make any money off of this gig.
No. Nope. All right.
I did grab some shirt.
Kelly.
So actually, we came up with this part right here. We came up with this part after all the other stuff with the wings and the SF. So if we made more shirts, this is what we would put on the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a couple of them with that back logo too, but
the tank tops for the women are a little bit different.
Yeah,
but I don't have that right here. So
she never wears it. She never wears her Stevie Foe stuff.
I always forget. Sorry.
She doesn't forget. She just doesn't want to be seen with me.
Stop it. Okay, we need to go.
All right. So
for tomorrow.
I guess everybody look up you on Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah. Well, right now I started a new Facebook page because I was trying to get off of my personal one because people that I don't want involved in this stuff.
We all know
separately.
we know what you mean.
So it's Miss Stevie out on Facebook. So if you guys want to look me up there, that's probably where I'll be doing the majority of the World Record Poker Run stuff. But I will also be trying to figure out how to send stuff back to Stevie here at the home front to do in the evenings when he's not working, if that's possible. So, yeah.
Yeah, so look her up on.
But I'm
I
also
don't know
on
what happened
Instagram
here. I
too.
sound a lot different.
I don't know, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna get off.
You're right. It doesn't matter. So look Miss Stevie up on Instagram, right? And if you guys
Facebook.
want a shirt, let her know because she can let Nikki know, our shirt lady. No.
Well, we can do that, and then we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. So just let us know, and then give us a bunch of time, and we may or may not make it happen. But either way, it's not going to be one of them deals where we're going to say, hey, you got to pay us before we get it or anything like that. If you guys want a shirt and we make you guys a shirt, because we'll probably do it on a whoever wants one. We're not going to make a whole bunch of them just to have them.
Sit here. Yeah.
If you want one, let us know. We'll have it made. And then if you can Venmo.
Or maybe just Venmo her. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. You could go straight through her, couldn't you?
Yeah. We'll talk to her.
Well, possibilities are endless now, so.
We'll talk to her and we'll get back to you.
Everything is different now. It all changes. So, yeah. But I'm really glad that you got your swag bag from the World Record Poker Run. I'm glad we got to open excited.
That. You got his t-shirt too.
It's your pajama shirt. I'm pretty sure that they wanted you to wear a shirt all the time because you're rooming with their daughter. And they wanted to make sure that you had pajamas. Because I'm not going, so I can't have one.
Right.
So, yeah. So, everybody, thanks for joining us for this hour and 20 minutes. And thanks for being supportive over, I don't know, life-changing type things. And,
right. We'll get through this.
Right. It's still new enough that it hurts, you know?
Mm-hmm. It will be.
But, yeah, thank you, Kelly. I'll be sending you some stuff soon. Let me know if you're cool with being gone the whole weekend. Let me know if Jennifer's coming with us.
Stephanie.
I know that was a total joke. If it's just you and I,
thanks, Mom Fletch.
Yeah, if it's just you and I, it'll be strip clubs and stuff like that. So I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. She doesn't like that, so that's why I say that. So anyway, and she just got some new ink.
I did.
Finished, so we'll get that out eventually. Unless you want to do it now.
I don't know.
I don't know when we're gonna get a video out, so.
You tried to put me on the spot.
Yeah,
for me to take my shirt off to show my ink.
You're wearing another shirt.
I know.
You don't have to make it weird.
You don't have to make it weird. I got a couple tattoos.
Yeah, we'll do more of a close-up deal on it, but she got a sleeve done and
half sleeve.
Yeah, some cool stuff is happening, and sent you a DM, Jennifer. Jennifer or Jenny?
Jenna.
Jenna. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in with us, and I mean, every time
means the world.
You do this stuff, it just everybody's cooler than it's just cool.
Yeah,
it's just cool. So
and what was supposed to be 15 minutes
I never said 15 minutes.
I did.
I said it would be quicker than last time.
I did. This is not quicker than last
It
time.
is too. Last time it was like 3 hours.
It's never a dull moment with you. You know that?
That's
Thank you.
20 years of marriage. So
19.
I am now hovering over the button. So everybody stay cool and see you guys all over the place, hopefully soon. And nice tat. Nice tat. River Bluff Rider says nice tat. River
you.
Bluff Baggers says, I'm gonna put a petition out to change your name to River Bluff Riders. Now I can't even say it right. River Bluff guys. Thank you, everybody. We love you. Bye.
Bye.